So I've been asked why Africa numerous times. It's a long story, but to cut it short, I just want to give you a few statistics. In the United States, slavery is still evident. Um, 2 out of 3 men are incarcerated. A lot of them work in the jails and are paid less than 20 cents, which would be very low. It's less than 5 rand. So, um, also, as far as economically speaking, our buying power is strong, but our ownership is the absolute lowest as far as the African makeup. Um, I personally experienced what is called the glass ceiling, that side, and that means you can only get to a certain level of success as a black man before they want you to be incorporated into their plans. My situation was that I was a running my own business, Fluid Academies, within a facility called Sport and Health, which is a chain of gyms similar to Virgin Active in the DC or the DMV area, which is DC, Maryland, and Virginia. I was awarded USTA Coach of the Year in 2013. It should have been Program of the Year because out of my program there was 40 students and they were all top ranked in Virginia at the time. I also made over a million rand in 3 quarters of 2013. That means 9 months of the year. I moved from Africa after seeing the glass ceiling, and Sport and Health pushed me a contract. I didn't sign it. The contract was going to basically say I need to dissolve my company and become an employee. This is not anything different between trade agreements that the U.S. does with countries like Congo and whatnot, where they must sign agreements to either fall in line or suffer. And I did suffer. I tried to run my academy outside, but in Virginia, you need 5 months of indoor facilities, which I couldn't find, even though all of my students and parents and families were supportive and they even were willing to put money in, a lot of money, for us to build a facility, but it didn't work out. I moved to Atlanta, wanted to be in Botswana, but because Botswana and most African countries don't have policies in favor of Pan-Africanism or just Africans wanting to come back or just entrepreneurs in general wanting to do business. Let's forget, my skin. The amount of value I can add to a country as far as the skills and things that I have, it's unlimited. So why I'm in Africa, it's simply because insanity is doing the same thing over and over and over again, thinking that you're going to get different results. I can't preach that to my students and then bump my head in the States or bump my head in Atlanta and bump my head in South Africa and bump my head in Botswana and not make an adjustment. And one of the biggest adjustments you can make is to move. And as humans, we used to move around this world called the earth freely in search of opportunities. And if you look at the Chinese that are here and you look at the Portuguese and you look at every foreign or not so much foreign, but these outside people that have came in, they all are here to exploit opportunities. So I don't see why it's so strange for me to be here or why I'm asked so much why I'm here. But I understand also media has a big part to play in it. It still baffles me. So the simple answer is it would be insane for me to continue to apply myself in an environment that constantly shows me it doesn't want me there. And I think I would be insane. And I'm not calling other people insane, but for me, it would be insane for me to continue to try somewhere where it obviously will not work.